What's up, everybody? This is your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. This is essentially a relocation video. I get a lot of emails and a lot of consult calls about relocation and what does relocation look like and how does it, how can you move to a new state and start anew, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. A lot of southern states are seeing a pop up, right? So let's go ahead and do the cities we're finding, right? And what's funny is Greenville, North Carolina sits on top of the list, which is my old ECU stomping grounds. And really, it's just a college town in a suburban area. But let's go ahead and look at the list of places. Here are the top 20 updated report: Greenville, North Carolina; Las Vegas, Nevada; Tallahassee, Florida; Denver, Colorado; Spokane, Washington; Nashville, Tennessee; Raleigh, North Carolina; Dallas, Texas; Phoenix, Arizona; Wilmington, North Carolina, which is interesting; West Palm Beach, Florida; Reno, Nevada; Austin, Texas; Charlotte; Tampa, Florida; Orlando, Florida; Charleston, South Carolina; Myrtle Beach; Knoxville, Tennessee; Fort Myers. Now, cities that lost a lot of people was Odessa, Texas; San Francisco; Boston, New York; Detroit; Madison, Wisconsin; Waco, Texas; El Paso, Texas; Miami; and Provo, Utah. Yeah. Also, same thing. For instance, San Francisco, New York, of course, lost a lot of people. So when you meet people, they're probably coming from these places. And this is really important on this list. Now, what am I going to talk to you about moving to these cities? Now, we're going to go over a couple different ones, but I hope Peter puts it up here somewhere. Number one, you're going to have to commit to a 2 full year investment in the new city. Now, what does a full 2 year investment in the city mean? That means not only you're going to move to your new apartment, decorate it, love it, whatever. If you have a new job you're really locating for, really invest yourself in that job. But here's the real ones you have to do, and people don't want to hear this, but if you're religious, fully church, right? That means go church, visit as many churches in that city as possible to see if there's a niche there for you, Bible studies, all that stuff there for you. Okay, number two, which is going to sound funny right after fully church, fully club. I mean, fully engage in new, different venues, spots, locations, music, you name it. Three, go out. Again, Peter put these on the screen, right? Go out, right? Get out of your house. Like a lot of people move to somewhere and they're like, oh, I can finally relax because they left New York and it's cheaper and they have this apartment. So they kind of just lounge in the apartment because they don't have to stress about work as much. This is what you not need to do. You need to go out. Number four, volunteer. I will strongly suggest the United Way in any city. Will put you on a lot of volunteer lists. There's a lot of people you meet that way. There's a lot of organizations you bump shoulders with. Lots of networking happens in volunteering. Number five, join meetup groups. Now, I'm going to do another video about meetup groups and I'm going to get a good laugh out of the next one, but join meetup groups like fill up Monday through Friday. What ends up happening is I meet people who have been living in Austin for years and they never really pursue actively being in the city. So then a couple years go by, well, I'm gonna move. Well, you never really were in the city, so it doesn't really matter. And number six is etc. Right? Concerts, events, go to everything. Right? This is what Eventbrite is for. What made me want to do this video is I got a couple requests from people, and every time I hear them and I talk to them about their experience, what I realize is they never fully go out, right? They never fully invest themselves in the city, or they're always going back and forth between the old city they used to live in because they miss their friends. But you really have to dig deep and invest yourself. So you see Dallas is before Austin on this list. You see Nashville's up there really high. Greenville, North Carolina cracks me up because I went to college there, but now the town does have a big base that stays there. Charlotte's no surprise. Charleston is very popular for Northerners, but it does not surprise me at all that Odessa, Texas, San Francisco, Boston, New York, Odessa, of course, was the oil fields. New York, Detroit, Madison, Wisconsin, Waco, Texas, El Paso, Texas, Miami, Provo lost a ton of people. Waco lost a ton of people because of price, and also it's college town, so it just has a rotation of people coming in and out. Um, but let's even go here, right, to the next article: 25 fastest growing cities. Right, so we're going to go down, and this is ranking from net migration from 2014 to 2018. Whoops, I guess it's going to make me go click by click, which is annoying, but let's do it. All right, so of course you have the bad boy, San Antonio, right? There's a lot. San Antonio is just super sprawled out to me. Like I get it, but it's super sprawled out to me. It doesn't appeal to me. Um, Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, everybody hates when they put them together because if you ever live in Raleigh, you literally are going to take 30 plus minutes to go over to Durham, just traffic and everything. So it's two separate cities, but it's one of those things they just smash them together because it's always been that way. Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, Duke University, North Carolina. It is it's a great city, right? It's a great city. Homes are still affordable. You will have people in the comments like Raleigh's not affordable anymore, and you're like, you don't make no money. You ain't never made no money. Go make some money. Um, Let me see here. Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, it's some of the same places, same list. Fayetteville, Arkansas. I know there's a what's his name? A couple people we've seen off the internet going up there, making money in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So I will give them that. Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, some of the same cities we're gonna see on both lists. Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know about that one, but Spartanburg, South Carolina. That'd be interesting. Boise, Idaho. Yeah, we've heard a lot of people moving to Idaho. Eugene, Oregon. My half brother was in Eugene, Oregon for college. Charleston, South Carolina. Again, historic kind of place. Interesting choice. Las Vegas. More retirees are going to be Las Vegas and Charleston. Tampa, Florida. Salisbury, Maryland. Orlando, Florida. Melbourne, Florida. That's interesting. Don't know anything about that place, but hey, I believe them. Austin, Texas. You already know, baby. Fort Collins, Colorado. Port St. Lucie, Florida. Lakeland, Florida. There's a lot of Florida on this one, and I'm not surprised. Daytona Beach, Florida. Uh, Acola, Florida. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong, you guys. It's in Central Florida, is what it's saying, though. Sarasota, Florida. This is a very Florida heavy list, but this is where people are going. Fastest growing places. Naples, Florida, which I kind of want to check out. Fort Myers, Florida. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Woo. So anyway, it's just interesting, right? So a lot of Florida, a lot of South Carolina. These are the fastest growing locations. Let's go on over one more. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this bad boy out. Cost of living, these 20 cheap American cities are seeing a boom of move-ins this year. And I think they're gonna make us do the slides again. Oh, no, we can do it this way. Grand Rapids, Wyoming, Michigan. Interesting. Right. Virginia Beach, Newport News, VANC. Like, that's not even North Carolina, but I get it. It's the net migration. New Orleans, Greenville, Anderson, Mullen, South Carolina, Greensboro, High Point, NC. I can see that. Let's see, Tucson, Arizona. I can see that. Albuquerque, New Mexico. It won't nothing there when I went there, but I get it. San Antonio, New Braunfels. I've seen that. Top areas people are searching from, which is interesting, is Houston and the Woodlands. Moving to where? San Antonio, New Braunfels. That's interesting. I like that information. So I like this. So Atlanta, Sandy Springs, Roswell. The top people searching from New York, Newark, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. Look at that. That's who's moving there. Those are people who are researching. This is all internet data. Okay, Jacksonville, Florida. A lot of people searching are from Miami or Lucia Fort, Florida. That means people who are broke in Miami are searching how to move to Jacksonville. Let's just go there. Orlando, people from Miami are searching. There you go. Charlotte, Concord, Gastonia. Potential movers from outside those areas is 39%. Most people looking at those areas, again, New York, Newark, New Jersey, Connecticut, PA. And this is what happens. You're going to have a lot of people you're going to interact with in those new cities are from there. Tampa, St. Pete's, Clearwater, Florida. It is people from Orlando and Lakeland looking to move there. Charleston, South Carolina. Again, New York, Newark, New Jersey, Connecticut, PA. Again, when people tell me, Erica, where's all this data you think that these Northerners are moving south? There is your data, baby. There's your data. Please don't try to tell me when I clearly know every article, every data scrub is coming from those areas. Okay, Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach. Now, here's the part that's crazy. Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Arlington, D.C., Maryland, VA, West Virginia, and PA. Wow. Y'all don't move to Myrtle Beach. You might as well move to Florida. I'm just going to say it. Unless you're just looking for some cheap housing. But the beach there is dirty. Okay, Phoenix, Arizona. Most people looking at move to Phoenix, Arizona from Los Angeles, Long Beach. That's crazy. Nashville, Davidson, Mercerville, Franklin. Most people are coming from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and PA. Again, the Northerners are coming south. Like, no matter when people try to, oh, Erica, these Northerners aren't leaving. Like, everybody knows this, boo. We all see it. Same with Raleigh. Same New Yorkers looking to move south. Salisbury, Maryland, is Washington, Baltimore, Arlington, D.C. Cape Cod, Florida is people from Miami looking to move there. See, so they want to stay in Florida, they just can't stay in Miami. So I think this is a super interesting article. I will try to make sure all three of these are attached in a link. But again, no matter the city you go to, again, let's remind you, you move to these cities, you're going to have to for 2 full years, right? Most studies show this. You're going to have to really invest in that city. Number one, Peter put on screen, fully church, right? Go as many churches as you can, join as many communities as you can. Number two, fully club, right? You're gonna really, really get invested in going out. Number three, go out of your house. What happens is you get to a new location, you're more relaxed because, oh, the cost of living is cheaper. I'm just gonna chill. No, you really need to get like hooks into that area, get rooted where you are. Number four, volunteer. United Way is a great opportunity. Lots of websites show you where you can volunteer. Number five, join meetup groups. Number six is etc. Eventbrite like crazy. And so I hope that was helpful. I hope you see where people are migrating, because this will add to the conversation of, again, New Yorkers are getting up out of New York. No matter what they tell you, the data supports what we're saying. They're leaving. It just is more cost efficient. It is just a better cost of living. It is a better opportunity for them. And so if you're from these cities that I named and you live there, you think you have all this time in the world to not buy a house, not really get your career on point, you want to lollygag, you're going to wake up and there are not going to be any job opportunities for you because you've goofed off the whole time. So anyways, this is your girl Erica, Classy Climb Blog. Thanks for watching, you guys.